Aurora borealis and aurora australis. Northern light and southern light. Near the poles on the earth, there is a colorful light in the sky. That is because of the charged particle in the ionosphere is following a helical path due to the Earth's magnetic field. As a result, there is accelerating charged particle in the sky, and that accelerating charged particle will produce electromagnetic wave that belongs to the visible light spectrum of beam color. So this is related to the helical path. और दूसरे जो इसके applications है, Earth's magnetic field का जो सबसे important role है, it also plays a role in our blood circulation by the way, because blood has hemoglobin, hemoglobin has iron. That's a Vastu Shastra story. But the Earth's magnetic field has a very important role that it protects us from any of the highly energetic charged cosmic particle. Space में इतने खतरनाक particle है that they can vaporize the whole human body. They are such a high energy particle. So that's those particles, if they enter into the Earth atmosphere, that will cause a lot of damage to the life. And these magnetic field line, what it does, उन चार्ज पार्टिकल को अंदर आने से पहले ही the Earth's magnetic field divert those charged particle. अगर बाहर से आएगा तो वो 180 degree या certain angle, or it will be following the helical path, but it will not be able to enter into the Earth atmosphere or into the stratosphere where the human life is there. Correct? Earth की magnetic field का जो role है, that is very important role to play, is it protects us from highly energetic cosmic charged particle. How does it protect? By the same principle, all the charged particle that goes in the magnetic field, it start forming helical path, and by forming the helical path, it will go outside, coming back into the space. It will not be able to enter into the Earth atmosphere. Correct. This is just theoretical knowledge related to the last concept. Charged particle का path helical होता है अगर वो किसी angle पे magnetic field से enter करे तो. It is entering at certain angle, therefore it will not be following a straight line path. It will make a helical path and go away. Now my voice is clear. It's coming clearly.
Yes, sir.
I'll correct the Bluetooth also maybe because of slight congestion is there. Okay. So next concept start related to magnetic force on the current carriage wire. किसी भी ऐसे सोर्स पे जो खुद की अपनी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करेगा, अगर वो किसी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में प्रेजेंट है, they will exert force on each other. Current carrying wire produces magnetic field. Current carrying wire in uniform external field. External magnetic field में जब कोई charged particle enter करता है, then it experiences a force because charged particle has produced its own magnetic field. Kind of similar logic, if there is already existing magnetic field, a uniform magnetic field B exists towards right, और इससे एक current carrying wire हमने रख दिया. Current carrying wire PQ, which carries current from P towards Q at an angle theta. The length of this wire is N. This current carrying wire will produce its own magnetic field, and due to that magnetic field, due to the magnetic field produced by this current carrying wire plus the external magnetic field, they both exert force on each other, and that's why there is a force on current carrying wire. Moving charge produces its own magnetic field. Current is basically due to the motion of electrons, so it is also essentially the same case. Because of the electron motion, there is a current. So the reason of having the force on this current carrying wire is nothing but force on the moving electron. Any charged particle any charged particle when it moves. So अगर current जा रही है नीचे से ऊपर की तरफ P to Q, the current, the electrons are coming in opposite direction. And what is the average velocity? What is the average velocity of electron in the current carrying wire? That velocity is called drift velocity. So this velocity will be the drift velocity of current is because of the motion of electron. Electron moves with an average speed of drift velocity. Direction is opposite to the current. Current is from P to Q. Electron is coming from Q to P. So there is a moving charge present in the magnetic field, but there will not be just one. There will be many electrons. So if we calculate the total force acting on all of the electron, that will be the same force which acts on the wire. We find how many electrons are there, we calculate force on each of the electron and then calculate the net force. That will give the total amount of force acting on the wire. Current carrying wire experiences magnetic force because it is due to the movement of electron. Electron moves, electron is a charge. Any charged particle moves inside the magnetic field, it experiences a force. Because it is a negative charge, the angle लेंगे वो इसके opposite यानी velocity के opposite direction से angle लेंगे, then the angle theta will be opposite to that velocity. Force on the wire is due to magnetic force on the electrons in the wire. Wire में जितने भी electrons हैं, they all experience a force, and because of which the wire has क्या होगा इसका formula? Force का formula था F is equal to Q. V here is Vd into B times sin theta, where Q is the total charge on the electron. Sorry, total charge of electron on this wire. What is the total charge on the wire? Total charge is zero. We discussed this. When किसी wire में current है, it is because of electron, but that electron is not an excess electron. वो उसके अपने खुद के electron है. जितना negative charge, उतना ही positive charge भी होगा उसमें already. And as a result, wait, I think there is some problem. You can see the board clearly.
Yes.
अभी जिसमें कुछ auto adjust हो रहा है. Let me switch the camera. Sorry. Now my voice is clear. Is it better?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I have joined the other device. I can see you from that. Fine. So magnetic force on a current carrying wire is given as Q into VB sin theta. So that will be Q into VD into B sin theta, right? अब इसमें Q क्या है? Q is the total charge that is of the all of the electron. Where Q is the total charge on the all of the electron present in this wire. So Saksham or any of you, if you want to come offline, you can come. I mean, the other teachers will also start coming if there will be few more students and if you are willing to take risk and feasible for you, because that feels much better. Teaching on a board also is a better feeling for me. Right. Total charge कितना हुआ? In the case of current carrying wire, हम free electrons को represent करते थे by the number of free electron density. If small n is free electron density, free electron density means number of free electrons per meter cube. Okay, A is cross section area. And L is the length of this wire. Then number of total electrons multiplied by charge of electron, that will be the total charge. So पहले free electron density यानी number of electrons per unit volume multiplied by total volume, which is area into length, and charge of each electron is equal to E. This we can substitute in the equation of in the formula for force. Force acting on current carrying wire is nothing but force acting on all of the electrons present, and this is the total charge into VD into B times sin theta. इसको थोड़ा सा rearrange कर लेते हैं. NEAVD, put it together, into L into B times sin theta. Neeti, what is the NEAVD? This is formula for what? NEAVD, this is formula for Neeti.
Yes, sir.
NEAVD किसका formula था? N is number of electrons per unit volume, E is the charge of electron, A is cross section area, L is the length. This is formula for what? Okay. Yes, current electricity, current, electric current passing through a wire is NEAVD. कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है. NEAVD is nothing but current. Charge को हमने number of turns के form में रख लिया. Current carrying through a wire, the formula was I is equal to NEAVD. So the force acting on any current carrying wire, it becomes ILB sin theta, or we express it as BIL sin theta also. Force acting on a current carrying wire in external magnetic field is ILB sin theta. This is magnetic force formula in terms of the current. The reason of force is because current implies there is an electron motion, and when there is a motion of electron, there will be force acting on this electron. I is current, L is the length. अब length जो है वो straight wire में तो हम इसकी सीधी length लेंगे जो भी है ये, that is the length. Curved wire में we will join the initial point to final point. We'll take one example. B is magnetic field. Theta here is angle between the direction of current and magnetic field. अब current की direction तो कुछ होती नहीं है because we say that current is scalar quantity. So हम इस direction को L को दे देते हैं and we make L as a vector quantity called as length vector. Length vector is vector in the direction of current. Right? जैसे ideal था in the case of Biot-Savart law. Similarly, this L vector is a vector joining initial point to final point in the direction of current. It's called as length vector. L is length vector
Sir,
joining, yes.
sir, how is Q equal to NALE?
n क्या है बेटा? नंबर ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी का मतलब नंबर ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पर मीटर क्यूब per unit volume, that is the meaning of density. Number of free electrons per unit volume. Clear now? पूछ लिया करो. Very good. Unit volume में electrons कितने? n. What is the volume of this wire? If area is a, L is length. Volume is area into length.
Yes, sir.
Number of electrons on unit volume multiply by total volume. ये हमें मिल गया total electrons कितने? What is the charge on each electron?
E.
E multiply with E, so that will be the total charge on all the electrons which are present in this wire. Each electron experiences a force because it is actually moving. Motion of charged particles will give to the force. Substitute Q. Velocity will be drift velocity because it is the electron. Electron's average velocity in the presence of electric field is defined as drift velocity, which causes the current. I L cross V हमने बना लिया है because current is not a vector quantity, so we give that direction to L. L is a length vector joining initial. Yes, L is a length vector joining initial to final position in the direction of current. Initial to final position in the direction of current. So वैसे तो वो current की direction और magnetic field के बीच का ही angle है, but since current is a scalar quantity, so saying this direction of current will be technically incorrect. Magnetic field और length vector के बीच का direction, बीच का angle, that angle is defined as theta. Right? So अब इससे हम magnetic field की standard unit को निकाल सकते हैं, जिसको अभी तक हम Tesla लिखते थे. Now we can find out what exactly is 1 Tesla. I L B sin theta. I is the direction of current. I is the current, and this should be the direction of current. Theta is angle between direction of current, or now more precisely direction of length vector and the magnetic field. Angle between direction of current and magnetic field. Right? Okay. L is the length vector which is in the direction of current. So in the case of straight wire, it will be the same as the length of that particular wire. But suppose if this wire is a curved wire, like a semicircle or triangle or any other shape, so हम उसके लिए length को as a displacement, just like we used to calculate displacement, join the initial position to final position, and that vector will be taken as length vector. Right, so अभी हम डायरेक्शन के लिए फिर से कई सारे कुछ मेथड्स करेंगे. We will see a lot of examples as we did for the force acting on a moving charge as well. But before that, let's understand what is this vector, L vector. The magnetic field is uniform, will be in a fixed direction. Any wire of any shape, any regular shape, question में कभी साइन के फॉर्म में आता है, कभी any random wire. It carries a current. To calculate the force on this wire, we will not take this length, the total length as length vector, just take the initial position, final position, और जिस direction में current है. Current is from P to Q, so P to Q, अगर current ऊपर से नीचे होती है, then join this P to Q. This vector will be taken as length vector in the direction of current. Whatsoever the shape of the wire doesn't matter when we are going to calculate the net force. The L vector is always in the direction of current joining initial to final point on the wire. Length is length element, direction decide होगी by the direction of current. So Force is ILB sin theta. The direction again in vector form. The direction we can figure out by using this vector form. Direction will be along L cross B. तो इसमें शायद एक चीज और आपको और समझ में आ गई हो. L vector will become 0 if a wire is in the form of closed loop. जैसे डिस्प्लेसमेंट के लिए करते थे. Right? If a point comes back to the same initial position, what is the displacement? 0. So likewise, if a wire is in the form of closed loop, it will be length vector will be 0. So अगर कहीं पर कोई closed loop रखा हुआ है magnetic field में, then net force is always 0 on that closed loop. In any magnetic field, the net force on in any uniform magnetic field, uniform word is important. Uniform magnetic field में कोई भी अगर closed loop रखा हुआ, then net force on it is always 0. The reason because length vector has become 0. Fine. अब किसी भी wire पे जब हमें force calculate करना हो, the direction of force if we have to find out, we had the same two methods. Either use right hand rule or use Fleming's left hand rule to calculate the direction of the force using that FBI kind of thing. Direction of force acting on the wire is vectorially, it is along L cross B. किसी भी क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट की डायरेक्शन निकालने का एक तरीका होता है by using right hand rule. So if we are using right hand rule, right hand को पहले वेक्टर की तरफ, we have to put that in the direction of first vector and turn it toward the second vector. First vector here is a length element, which is the direction of current, and second is magnetic field. राइट हैंड रूल यूज करने का मतलब लेंथ वेक्टर की तरफ हाथ रखना है, जैसे यहाँ पे लिख लेते हैं इन दिस केस, और द डायग्राम दैट वी स्टार्टेड विद magnetic field towards right, current carrying wire और दोनों के बीच में एंगल है थीटा. Use your right hand in the direction of current and curl it toward the direction of magnetic field. Length की डायरेक्शन में हाथ रखना है और magnetic field की तरफ इसको curl करना है. From the length vector towards the magnetic field vector, hand is going clockwise, thumb is pointing inwards. So direction will be into the plane in this case. So by using right hand rule, क्या करते हैं, पहले right hand palm को first vector यानी length vector means current की direction में रखते हैं, so that palm faces the other vector and then curl, thumb will be pointing inwards. So right hand rule is common for all the cases we have already discussed. Second is by using the Fleming's left hand rule. So the direction of magnetic force is also given by the Fleming's left hand rule, which is the same FBI principle. Take the first three fingers of left hand such that index finger points the direction of magnetic field. Index finger should point the direction of magnetic field and the middle finger should point out in the direction of current. Then the thumb points the direction of force. First three fingers of your left hand first finger in the direction of magnetic field, middle finger in the direction of current.
सर
Yes, was
सर वो राइट हैंड थंब रूल है या राइट हैंड पाम रूल है?
this is just right hand rule, ना thumb ना palm. Palm वो थप्पड़ वाला था, slap.
Yes.
Thumb, right? This is just a right hand rule. Right hand को first vector की तरफ रखते हैं, दूसरे की तरफ घुमाते हैं. Clockwise into the plane, anti-clockwise out of the plane. This is named as just right hand rule. It is not thumb, it's not palm. Thumb rule था thumb current की तरफ, curl of finger magnetic field. Palm rule था thumb current की तरफ, finger को stretch करके upward. That slap gives the direction of magnetic field direction. Fleming's left hand rule is start with the index finger. Index finger magnetic field की तरफ होनी चाहिए, magnetic field की तरफ. Then turn your middle finger, keeping this finger is the same direction. Now rotate your magnetic field, your middle finger in the direction of current. In the direction of current. So यहाँ पर ये current तो है theta angle पे, लेकिन हमें कौन सी वाली current चाहिए जो perpendicular है. So ये ऊपर की तरफ, since wire में current ऊपर की तरफ है, it will go up. Magnetic field, current, thumb will point the direction of force. Thumb is going inside in this situation. Force is into the plane. In this particular diagram, force is coming out into the plane. Use your own hand to confirm also. First three finger in the same order. Don't change the order. It would become difficult. Sometimes students change the order. Don't change the order of your fingers. Thumb, middle, index finger, middle finger. Start with index finger towards magnetic field. Rotate your middle finger in the direction of current. Current is going up. Thumb is pointing inside, so force is inside. Magnetic force का formula BIL sin theta, ILV sin theta. If theta is 0 or 180 in the direction of magnetic field or opposite to the direction of magnetic field, force is 0. When theta is 90 degree, it is perpendicular. The wire has maximum force, and the maximum force is V into I into L. Theta become 90. Now this force, from this force we can also find what is the SI unit, what is the meaning of 1 Tesla. So magnetic field का dimension निकालना हो या 1 Tesla की definition देनी हो या फिर magnetic field की unit change करनी हो, we can determine what is the value of, so when it is 90 degree, F is equal to BIL, B will become I upon F upon IL. If 1 ampere current on passing a 1 meter length wire, force acting on the wire is 1 Newton, then the magnetic field is 1 Tesla. So this is Newton per ampere into meter, and this is actually called as Tesla. 1 Tesla magnetic field is the field which exerts 1 Newton force on a 1 meter length wire when placed in perpendicular to the magnetic field having a current of 1 ampere. I is 1, L is 1. Unit length wire kept perpendicular to a magnetic field having a unit amount of current. If it experiences 1 Newton force, then magnetic field is equal to 1 Tesla. That is the definition of 1 Tesla, और SI unit Tesla का मतलब Newton upon Newton per ampere into meter. Direction calculate करने के लिए हम कुछ cases देख लेते हैं, and before that one more question. When the wire is curved wire, so let's say this is a wire in the form of semicircle carrying current I from P to Q and radius is R. A wire in the form of semicircular arc is kept in a perpendicular magnetic field as shown. Determine the force, magnitude as well as direction acting on this wire. The length vector will be vector joining P to Q. P से Q को join करेंगे, that will be the length vector. It is a curved wire. Curved wire के लिए हमें दोनों end को join करके displacement के जैसे length vector calculate करना है. and after we have length vector, f is equal to b into I into L sin theta. That's it. Length vector कितना होगा इसमें? What is the magnitude of that length vector in this scenario? Find the magnitude and force, direction of force on wire PQ. Right? What is the length vector, Dhruv? Dhruv? Length vector? Dhruv?
So which one?
The length vector in this case of semicircle wire. Length vector क्या है?
Sir, P to Q.
P to Q. What will be its length? What is the length? The diameter. Diameter length will be 2r. Right? To find the force on any curved wire, we always use the length vector. Length vector का मतलब initial point से final point को join करते हुए vector in the direction of current. In the direction of current, that vector is 2r. Force is I into L, so B I into L times sin theta. This is the formula. Magnetic field is constant B, current is I, the length vector is 2r. Current actual में तो यहाँ से जा रही है कुछ, this is going through the semicircle, but we will consider the length vector as a straight wire joining initial to final, so that length is 2r और angle theta हो गया 90 degree क्योंकि magnetic field अंदर है and length vector is in the plane, both are perpendicular to each other, theta is 90, B into I into 2r times sin 90. Force acting on this semicircle wire is 2 times VIR. What is the direction of this force? Use the Fleming's left hand rule, find the direction of force. Dhruv, you are getting this? Dhruv?
Yes, sir.
No, you can ask if you want me to repeat it. Current की direction किधर होगी? Use the left hand. First finger, magnetic field. Magnetic field is inside. Then turn your middle finger in the direction of current. Current means length vector, which is going down. So the thumb is pointing towards right. Thumb is pointing towards right means the force acting. Actually, में तो यहाँ wire नहीं है, wire ये वाला था. The force acting will be towards right, and this we figured out using the left hand rule.
So,
Force acting on the wire too. Yes.
so why did we use left hand, right hand क्यों नहीं use किया?
फोर्स के लिए लेफ्ट हैंड यूज करते हैं, फ्लेमिंग वाला. अगर राइट हैंड चाहिए तो L क्रॉस B करना होगा. L नीचे की तरफ है और B अंदर की तरफ. So place your right hand in the direction of L and turn it towards B. Then thumb is also pointing towards right. Better is use this one. इसमें कुछ ज्यादा घुमाना नहीं पड़ता है. हैंड के केस में L नीचे की तरफ है और मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ. So L cross B, thumb is pointing towards right, thumb is pointing towards right. So it force will be better is or easy to use is left hand method. Current carrying wire in external magnetic field experiences a force. That force is BIL sin theta, and because of this force, only two wires, when they placed close to each other, they may attract and may repel kind of. एक current carrying wire ने दूसरे wire पे field produce की, and the second wire is kept in the magnetic field of first wire, so they exert force on each other. Like two charges exert force on each other, two current also exert force on each other, but that will be given by this method, this formula BIL sin theta. Okay. एक दो और क्वेश्चन जो आ चुके हैं on the similar type. Wire is in the form of, another example, a wire is in the form of sinusoidal curve.
सर अगर वायर टैंगल्ड हो तो?
अगर तुम्हारा सोक्रेटिक
नहीं सर, वैसे पूछ रहा हूँ अगर टैंगल्ड हो वायर तो।
आप तो भी लेंथ वेक्टर लेंगे बस, कोई फर्क थोड़ी पड़ता है कितने भी टैंगल हो, डजंट मैटर।
तो सर स्टार्टिंग और फाइनल पॉइंट ही लेंगे ना।
हाँ राइट, दिस लोग अगेन इट विल बी जीरो। अलग अलग पोर्शन पे फोर्स लगेगा बट द नेट फोर्स विल बी जीरो। दिस क्वेश्चन इज आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम। द करंट flows in a wire which is in the form of sinusoidal curve like this. Current is I, magnetic field is out of the plane. Short का मतलब out of the plane होता है, cross का मतलब into the plane। और इसकी बाकायदा अच्छी खासी इक्वेशन लिखी हुई थी, लाइक y is equal to a sin pi x by l। a is this maximum amplitude। if magnetic field is b naught, find the total force, magnitude as well as direction acting on this sinusoidal wire। Find force on the wire as shown। क्या करेंगे, इस अगेन द केस ऑफ कर्व्ड वायर। कर्व्ड वायर के लिए वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट द लेंथ वेक्टर। लेंथ वेक्टर इज द वेक्टर जॉइनिंग इनिशियल पॉइंट ऑन द वायर टू फाइनल पॉइंट। इनिशियल पॉइंट था x इक्वल्स टू 0 पे, फाइनल पॉइंट इज x इक्वल्स टू 2l। वायर का शेप कैसा भी हो इट डजंट मैटर, हमें सिर्फ इनिशियल और फाइनल पोजीशन को ज्वाइन करना है। So initial is 0, final is 2l, the length vector is 2l। The direction of length vector is along x-axis। So when you calculate the force, we are only interested in the length vector. What is the shape? Has no significance. Force on the wire is ILB sin theta। I length की वैल्यू यहाँ पे आ गई 2l। मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज V नॉट एंड एंगल थीटा इज 90 डिग्री, क्योंकि मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बाहर की तरफ है और करंट है x एक्सिस की तरफ, सो दे बोथ आर परपेंडिकुलर। व्हाट्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स? व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स ऑन दिस? यूज योर लेफ्ट हैंड। दिशिता, व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स? दिशिता, व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किधर है? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किधर है? आउटसाइड। मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ द प्लेन। सबसे पहले मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, मिडिल फिंगर घुमा दो करंट की तरफ, लेंथ वेक्टर इज टुवर्ड्स राइट, थंब इज कमिंग डाउनवर्ड्स, फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन दिस वायर इज डाउनवर्ड्स। स्टार्ट विद magnetic field out of the plane, middle finger towards the direction of current, thumb gives the direction of force। Force is 2bi into L naught, 2b naught IL, and the direction of this force is acting downwards। Current carrying wire kept in a magnetic field experiences a force। Now we can find out। Yes, please ask if there is any doubt। Clear?
Yes, sir.
रुद्र, रुद्र, okay। वेरी गुड। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन एक आपको करके दिखाना है। Find the force acting on the current carrying wires as shown in the external magnetic field. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऊपर की तरफ है, current I is 5 ampere, magnetic field is 2 Tesla vertically upwards, and this is 10 centimeter, and here it is 6 centimeter. Calculate the force on the wire PQ. Magnitude as well as direction. Magnitude as well as direction. Wire is PQR. Calculate the force on this wire PQR when it is kept in the external magnetic field. Magnetic field is 2 Tesla is vertically up. Saksham, your turn. What is the direction of force and how do we calculate magnitude? इसमें लेंथ वेक्टर कैलकुलेट करना चाहिए या नहीं? This is not a straight wire. जैसा भी है हम लेंथ वेक्टर यूज कर लेते हैं. We can directly use the length vector from initial to final, joining the current. Current P से R की तरफ है, so this vector will also be the direction of P to R. Magnetic, sorry, length vector कितना है? What is the value of this length vector? PQR, what will be this length?
8.
8 centimeter. 90, so root of 10 square minus 6 square, which is 8 centimeter. 8 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Length मिल गई, magnetic field पता है. Angle between length and magnetic field is again 90 degree. Force on the wire is BIL sin 90. 2 Tesla, current is 5, length is 8 centimeter. को मीटर में चेंज कर लिया, sin 90 is 1.8, 0.8 Newton. Chris, what is the direction? What will be the direction of this force? Chris, what is the direction of force? Anyone try using? Yes. What is the direction of force?
Sir, outwards. Sir, out of the plane.
Out of the plane.
Out of the plane. Magnetic field ऊपर की तरफ है. Middle finger go towards the direction of current. Length vector, thumb is out of the plane, so it is out of the plane. Force acting on the wire is given as B into I into L times sin theta. Theta is 90 degree here because angle is horizontal and right. Okay. Next. On a smooth inclined plane. Next question. रुद्रांश,
Yes, sir.
हाँ बेटा चमक रहा है, समझ आ रहा है ना सारा?
आ रहा है सर.
ऑफलाइन इज बेटर, ऑनलाइन इज बेटर, मतलब कल समझ में ज्यादा आ रहा था, आज ज्यादा समझ में आ रहा है?
सर ऑफलाइन ज्यादा बढ़िया है।
ऑफलाइन ज्यादा बढ़िया है, अच्छा हाँ, ठीक है, ओके। This is some inclined plane, 3D view, theta from the horizontal. This is inclined plane और ये इसका top surface है. A current carrying wire is placed. यहाँ पर एक वायर रख दिया हमने PQ. A wire PQ of length L, mass M is placed in the magnetic field. It is a perfectly smooth plane. A wire PQ of length L, mass M. Length L and mass M is kept on the inclined, smooth inclined plane. Is kept on a smooth inclined plane as shown in vertical magnetic field B. ऊपर की तरफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड भी लगी हुई है. Find the current that should be passed in the wire so that it does not slip along the plane. Find the current. करंट का मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन दोनों बताना है आपको. करंट that should be passed in wire PQ so that it does not slip. In PQ so that it does not slip. राइट, तो ये तो उसका साइड व्यू है, मतलब ये पूरा 3D व्यू है. हम इसको साइड से देख लेते हैं. This whole figure from this side. This view from this side, when we look at this inclined plane, angle theta, यहाँ पर ये वायर है जिसमें करंट या तो अंदर की तरफ जा रही होगी या बाहर की तरफ, एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज अप. तो पहला काम हमें सारे फोर्सेस चेक करने पड़ेंगे. फोर्सेस कौन कौन से? mg का रिजल्ट, mg का कंपोनेंट कर लेते हैं. mg cos थीटा परपेंडिकुलर टू द प्लेन, mg sin थीटा अलोंग द प्लेन. mg sin थीटा को बैलेंस करने के लिए हमें कोई फोर्स चाहिए जो ऊपर की तरफ लगे या साइड में लगे. करंट की डायरेक्शन पता नहीं है, so we will have to check in both the cases. There are only two possible directions. या तो P से Q की तरफ होगी या फिर Q से P की तरफ, बाहर की तरफ. Suppose it is from P to Q into the plane. Suppose it is going into the plane. Current I. Use your left hand. Start with the index finger. Magnetic field ऊपर की तरफ, current है अंदर की तरफ. Thumb is coming towards right. Thumb is coming towards right. So magnetic force, which is BIL, must be towards right. थीटा 90 डिग्री था तो sin 90 डायरेक्टली पुट कर लिया. Another, there will be one more force. जब हम FBD बना रहे हैं तो कंप्लीट बना लेते हैं. There is one more force, that is the normal reaction from the surface. These are the forces acting on this wire, and this wire is still in equilibrium. It is not slipping downwards. अगर ये वायर नीचे गिर नहीं रहा है, दैट मींस mg sin थीटा को किसी ने बैलेंस किया है. नॉर्मल रिएक्शन mg cos थीटा तो परपेंडिकुलर है. द फोर्स दैट कैन बैलेंस इट, ओनली वन कंपोनेंट ऑफ BIL, थीटा थीटा. BIL का ऊपर के साइड जो कंपोनेंट है, दैट्स BIL cos थीटा. द कंपोनेंट ऑफ दिस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड BIL cos theta, magnetic force, is opposite to mg sin theta. So अगर ये वायर इक्विलिब्रियम में है, इट इज नॉट स्लिपिंग डाउनवर्ड्स, दैट मीन्स mg sin theta has been balanced by BIL times cosine theta. Equate the two and find the magnitude of current. डायरेक्शन तो हमने पहले ही कैलकुलेट कर ली कि वो अंदर की तरफ होना चाहिए, बिकॉज इफ करंट इज कमिंग आउटवर्ड्स तो क्या होगा, फोर्स भी राइट में लगे, लेफ्ट में लगेगा, फोर्स का कंपोनेंट भी नीचे लगेगा mg sin theta की ही डायरेक्शन में. इट विल नॉट बी एबल टू रिमेन इन इक्विलिब्रियम, the wire starts slipping downwards. mg sin theta BIL cos theta के इक्वल I की वैल्यू mg by BL times tan theta. If this current is passed inside or from P to Q, then the wire remains in equilibrium. Wire does not slip.
So
Yes.
F is equal to BIL राइट साइड कैसे आया?
देखो हमने करंट को एज्यूम कर लिया क्योंकि हमें करंट की भी डायरेक्शन पता नहीं है, या तो P से Q जा रही होगी या Q से P. Only two possible
Yes,
direction.
sir.
I took it from P to Q. Just hit and trial, random trial. First three fingers. पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं इंडेक्स फिंगर से, वो किधर है, ऊपर. Then turn your middle finger in the direction of current. Current is going inside. P to Q means साइड से देखोगे तो अंदर की तरफ. Thumb is towards right. Thumb is towards right. Magnetic
Understood.
force is towards right. And only when it is towards right, one component of this force can balance. One component of this force can balance the mg sin theta component, and only then it will be in equilibrium. It will not slip downwards. Correct? Right? बेटा समझ में आ गया सबको
Yes,
ये?
Yes, sir.
Current carrying wire experiences a force, but if we say that L vector is zero, that length vector is zero, means wire is in the form of closed loop. उसके अलग अलग छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स पे तो फोर्स लग रहा होगा, but net force will be zero because length vector is zero. In a closed loop, अब इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड क्या है, अगर क्लोज लूप को हमने रखा है किसी एक्सटर्नल यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. इफ अ क्लोज लूप इज प्लेस्ड इन एक्सटर्नल यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, यूनिफॉर्म वर्ड इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है तो ऐसा हो सकता है किसी क्लोज लूप में भी फोर्स लगे. इन अ यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फोर्स फील्ड इज ऑलवेज जीरो और मस्ट बी जीरो. But if this is written that the force acting on a closed loop is always zero, no. Force on a closed loop in non-uniform magnetic field may not be zero. Right? जैसे suppose हम एक triangular loop ले लेते हैं. If it is a triangular loop or rectangular loop, net force is zero. This is a loop PQRS carrying current, let's say clockwise direction. Net force is zero, but if question is what is the direction of force on wire PQ? केवल PQ को देखेंगे तो PQ पे भी force लग रहा है. Only QR, then QR is also having force. RS and SR all are having force, but the resultant force is going to be zero because the opposite pair will cancel out. PQ पे force की direction left hand rule, अंदर magnetic field, current towards right, thumb is up. अगर स्क्वायर है तो सबकी लेंथ सेम होगी, रेक्टेंगल होगा तो PQ और QR RS पे सेम, RS पे करंट की डायरेक्शन अपोजिट, सो दीज टू पेयर्स विल कैंसिल आउट, F1 and F1 equal and opposite, these two wires forces will cancel out. QR magnetic field अंदर, current नीचे, thumb is towards right. The forces on QR and PS will also cancel out, and therefore it will become zero. Each part of the wire has a force. Net force on the closed loop is zero. Right? Total force is always zero. अब एक special situation लेते हैं. Let's say there is a closed flexible loop. Magnetic field के अंदर uniform magnetic field है. और उसके अंदर कोई एक रिलैक्स फ्लेक्सिबल वायर हमने रख दिया है. A loose flexible wire is kept in this form. Now, first question is, if we pass a current in this loop, will it expand, contract, remain same in size? Objective MCQ level question. If this loop has a current, anti-clockwise direction should also be important. If this current carrying loop or closed loop, this is a flexible wire, means it can change its shape. Flexible conducting wire. करंट पास करने पे इसकी शेप पे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, साइज पे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? It expands, it contracts, it remains same in size, cannot predict. Yes. What should be the logic? क्या करेंगे? जैसे यहाँ पे देखते हैं, in this case, अगर suppose ये जो wire frame है, this is flexible. What will happen to the size of this square? Increase, decrease, remain same. Increase, decrease, remain same. Dhruv? Dhruv, what will happen to the shape and size of this square? Increase, decrease, remain same if this is of some flexible material. Dhruv Singh, have you joined? Okay, 2 guys left. 2 तो मैं ही हूँ, मैंने बचे केवल 12. So Dhruv is here. Okay, Dhruv.
Yes, sir.
What will happen to the size? Oh, Prahash, you are also here. Very nice. Prahash, आप बहुत सारी क्लासेस मिस कर देते हो बीच में, क्या चक्कर है? Prahash. Navya is left. Okay. Very nice. ठीक है, रुद्रांश, लगाओ अपना Socratic. What happens to the size of square? ऐसे इसका साइज expand होगा, contract होगा, same रहेगा.
So cannot predict.
Why cannot? If it is a flexible, ये बाहर खींच रहा है, ऊपर ये नीचे, they start stretching from all the directions.
सर्कल बन जाएगा.
सर्कल बन जाएगा, मतलब साइज थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाएगा. यहाँ पर भी ऐसे होगा. Consider this small wire.
बनेगा ना जब एजेस पे भी फोर्स हो. तो सर्कल तो तब बनेगा ना जब उसकी एजेस पे भी फोर्स हो. तो
फोर्स तो हर जगह पे बेटे, करंट सब जगह पे, एनी स्मॉल पोर्शन विल हैव अ फोर्स. ये तो सबका रिजल्टेंट लिखा हुआ है. करंट कैरिंग वायर हैज फोर्स. करंट हर एक जगह पे है, सब में फोर्स लग रहा है, उसका रिजल्टेंट ऊपर खींच रहा है, ये नीचे और ये चारों तरफ से. इट इज बीइंग पुल्ड आउट फ्रॉम ऑल द डायरेक्शन. अगर ये फ्लेक्सिबल मटेरियल है तो वो साइज में इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. राइट? ये फोर्स केवल एक पॉइंट पे नहीं है, ये ऐसे हर एक पॉइंट पे, ऑन ईच स्मॉल एलिमेंट देयर विल बी अ फोर्स on each small element there will be some force. Overall it will get stretched. अब हम दूसरे वाले की बात करते हैं, the second one. एक flexible wire रखा हुआ है at the center in the relaxed or loose state. If current is anti-clockwise in this magnetic field, what happens to this shape? It contract, expand, remain same. Again, it is a flexible wire. कैसे decide करेंगे? कोई भी एक छोटा सा portion, find the force on it. What is the direction of force on this small length dl? ये जो एक छोटा सा हमने लेंथ लिया है ideal, what is the direction of force acting on it? What is the direction of force acting on it? मानव, इस छोटे से वायर पे फोर्स किधर लग रहा है?
Sir, towards the left side. नहीं, towards up, sir.
आप क्या सोच सकते हो यार? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ है,
Oh, left.
लेफ्ट भी नहीं हो सकता, करंट भी लेफ्ट है, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर, इसको घुमाओ नीचे की तरफ, अंदर
Yes.
की तरफ, नीचे वाले किसी पोर्शन पे लगाओगे फोर्स, ऊपर की तरफ. So from every portion the force is acting toward the center. So rather than expansion it will be contraction. अगर ये flexible wire है तो हर डायरेक्शन से फोर्स अंदर की तरफ लग रहा है, ये सारा का सारा वायर सेंटर पर आके accumulate हो जाएगा, means the size will contract. अगर हमने एंटी क्लॉकवाइज करंट पास किया इसमें, force acting on each portion of the wire is towards the inner or towards the center. When current is passed, it contracts in size. Got it? किसी भी छोटे पोर्शन पे वायर पे फोर्स नीचे अंदर अंदर अंदर, तो सारे तरफ से फोर्स अंदर लगेगा and that starts accumulating at the center. Now ये तो सिर्फ ऑब्जेक्टिव में क्वेश्चन आया था, इसलिए I just mentioned it कि आपको ध्यान देना है that net force was still zero at every point. Net force is zero because it is a closed loop and field is uniform. Net force must be zero. Second case था ऐसे ही, there is a circular ring of some metallic wire. Metallic ring is kept in the external magnetic field. पहले करंट नहीं थी इसमें तो फोर्स जीरो था. Now when current I is passed in anti-clockwise direction, when the current is passed in anti-clockwise direction, find the tension developed in the string. Net force is still zero. Net force की तो कोई टेंशन है ही नहीं because ये uniform magnetic field है. Now because of the force, ये जो स्ट्रिंग पहले कुछ स्लैक थी, जब एंटी क्लॉकवाइज फोर्स आएगा, सॉरी क्लॉकवाइज, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज तो पिछले में भी था. When the current is clockwise, the force is outwards. Take any small portion of this wire. Take any small portion of this wire. Force is acting outwards. Every pair gets cancelled, but overall upside से बढ़ नहीं सकता because this is a metallic ring. This is not a flexible wire anymore. वो एक objective question था. This is a metallic ring present in external magnetic field. Current I is passed in clockwise direction. As a result, it gets stretched or pulled outwards. और इसके अंदर एक टेंशन डेवलप हो जाएगा. हमें वो टेंशन कैलकुलेट करके बताना है. कैलकुलेट द टेंशन डेवलप्ड इन द रिंग. सिचुएशन क्लियर? करंट पास करने पे हर एक पोर्शन पे फोर्स लगेगा, हर एक पोर्शन पे फोर्स लगेगा. इट्स गेटिंग पुल्ड. सिंस इट इज गेटिंग पुल्ड, देयर विल बी सम स्ट्रेचिंग फोर्स. इस वायर की स्ट्रेचिंग होगी और स्ट्रेचिंग की वजह से इसके अंदर एक टेंशन डेवलप हो जाएगा along the length. टेंशन इज ऑलवेज along the length of the string. इसके अंदर जो टेंशन डेवलप हो गया, that tension we need to calculate. A tension force is developed in the length of string, that tension we need to calculate. सिचुएशन क्लियर? फोर्स एक तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ने लगाया ऊपर की तरफ और दूसरा फोर्स इसके अंदर अपने आप प्रोड्यूस हो गया क्योंकि ये स्ट्रेच हो रहा था. सो एनी पोर्शन ऑफ दिस वायर इज ऑल्सो इन इक्विलिब्रियम. पूरे को तो हम एक साथ देख रहे हैं तो हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, ये ऊपर वाला नीचे वाले को, राइट वाला लेफ्ट साइड को. बट इफ यू सी ओनली दिस पोर्शन, ओनली दिस स्मॉल पोर्शन ऑफ दिस मेटल, ये भी तो कहीं मूव नहीं कर रहा है. दिस इज ऑल्सो हैज इक्विलिब्रियम. जितना ऊपर मैग्नेटिक फोर्स लग रहा है उतना ही नीचे भी कोई फोर्स लग रहा होगा जिसकी वजह से ये इक्विलिब्रियम में है. और वो फोर्स कौन सा है? टेंशन फोर्स. एक टेंशन लेफ्ट में, एक टेंशन राइट में, दोनों का रिजल्टेंट. और उस रिजल्टेंट को यूज करके हम टेंशन कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं.
सो कैसे यूज करेंगे?
बता रहे हैं बेटा, तो उसको वहां से बाहर निकाल लेंगे. दैट स्मॉल पोर्शन उसके बीडी बनाते हैं. टोटल एंगल है सेंटर पे 2 थीटा, लेफ्ट में भी थीटा, राइट में भी थीटा. इसको थोड़ा जूम कर लेते हैं. जूम इन. दिस पोर्शन FBD, फोर्स लगाया किसने? मैग्नेटिक फोर्स ने ऊपर की तरफ. टेंशन इज अप्लाइड अलोंग द स्ट्रिंग बिकॉज ऑफ द स्ट्रेचिंग ऑफ दिस वायर. वायर बाहर की तरफ स्ट्रेच हो रहा है. एक फोर्स मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का ऊपर की तरफ. ये है लेंथ बहुत छोटी सी, जस्ट फॉर दी क्लियरिटी इसको काफी जूम करके बनाया. इधर टोटल एंगल है थीटा प्लस थीटा 2 थीटा. द अदर फोर्स इज टेंशन. टेंशन इज अलोंग द लेंथ. टेंशन T, टेंशन T. थीटा थीटा 90 minus theta, 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 theta. This become 90 minus theta, so theta. एक छोटा सा पोर्शन हमने ले लिया, उस पे ऊपर जितना फोर्स लगेगा उतना ही नीचे लगना चाहिए. T cos theta, T sin theta cancels out. T cos theta दोनों तरफ के cancel out हो जाएंगे. And T sin theta will be added. T sin theta and T sin. These two gone. इस छोटे से पोर्शन का इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन क्या है? ऊपर फोर्स F, नीचे की तरफ फोर्स 2T sin theta. These two forces must balance out each other. Only then this portion is in equilibrium. ये है बहुत छोटा सा. थीटा हैज टू बी वेरी स्मॉल. अंडरस्टैंडिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से इसको थोड़ा जूम करके बनाया. जब एंगल बहुत छोटा होता है तो हम साइन थीटा को थीटा लिख लेते हैं. थीटा इज वेरी स्मॉल. साइन थीटा कैन बी रिटन एज थीटा. और फोर्स का फॉर्मूला था VIL. लेंथ कितनी हुई? आर्क लेंथ का फॉर्मूला R रेडियस इनटू एंगल, R इनटू 2 थीटा. ऑलमोस्ट लाइक स्ट्रेट वायर होगा क्योंकि बहुत छोटा सा पोर्शन ही है. 2T sin theta become theta. Theta, theta gone, 2 to 2 gone. Tension developed in the ring is B times I into R. R is the radius of this ring. Net force 0. Total force will always be 0. उसी को हमने यूज कर लिया. Consider a very small portion. इस पोर्शन पे ऊपर मैग्नेटिक फोर्स लग रहा है, नीचे टेंशन का रिजल्टेंट लग रहा है. एंड दैट रिजल्टेंट ऑफ टेंशन फोर्स will balance out the magnetic force. Tension will become P into I into R. Correct? Yes, बताइए अभी क्लियर सारा ये क्या क्या हमने आज? मैग्नेटिक फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द वायर, मैग्नेटिक फोर्स. अनुराग, अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. चलो ठीक है. Then I think that's it for today. Next class will be Thursday. Sorry, Friday. Next class will be Friday. And
सर तो ये जो BI आ रहा है तो एक फोर्स की तरह ये भी सेम टू सेम
आ गया फॉर्मूला आपको फोर्स का ही तो है, इसलिए डायमेंशन तो फोर्स के जैसे ही होना चाहिए. वो सीधे
Yes.
देख के निकाल नहीं पाओगे, इसके लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ी। बट ये बी आई आर, बी इंटू आई इंटू एल इज फोर्स, टेंशन भी फोर्स है, ये भी फोर्स है, दोनों की डायमेंशन फोर्स की होनी चाहिए। ठीक है, चलो ओके। एंड इन योर प्रेपडोर अकाउंट आई एम अपलोडिंग द एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चंस फॉर द फर्स्ट 3 चैप्टर्स फॉर योर सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस। इट्स नॉट लाइक द टेस्ट जैसे वीकेंड में होता है, दिस इज a test that you have to do as a self assessment, self practice test in your Prepdoor account for first 3 chapters, and it is like a practice test which you are supposed to do for the upcoming exam of the school as well as our own test in the next few weeks. Okay then, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.